Police are waiting for official word from the medical examiner, but they believe that it was possibly a pre-existing medical condition that caused a man's death while in police custody.
Well, this all happened on Saturday after they say the suspect ran and hid from officers when they tried to arrest him. ABC 2 News' Katrina Bush is here to bring it all down for us. Katrina?
Yeah, Jamie and Kelly, investigators will be creating a timeline of exactly what happened leading up to Trayvon Scott's death. They say officers first spotted him just blocks from where he almost killed someone nearly 5 years ago. It all began with an officer on the lookout spotting Trayvon Scott in the 4700 block of York Road Saturday afternoon. A warrant had been issued 3 days earlier for his arrest for attempted first-degree murder.
He had committed what we believe was a heinous crime in the city, a very violent crime, and was still out there, and we were anxious to get him.
It was close to 10 o'clock at night in June of 2010 when police say Scott walked up to a man in the 4200 block of Old York Road and started shooting. When the man fell into the middle of the street, police say Scott stood over him and fired 5 or 6 more shots into the man's groin.
I can tell you it was a very violent act.
Police say when the officer approached Scott Saturday, the 30-year-old suspect took off, running towards Old York Road. The officer went after him and also called in for help. They would quickly find Scott hiding under a deck. After taking him to the Northern District, officers noticed he seemed to be having trouble breathing.
The officers that noticed or came upon the suspect with this medical emergency rendered immediate medical aid while we simultaneously called for paramedics. The paramedics responded and took over first aid and quickly transported the suspect to a local hospital.
But Scott would be pronounced dead at the hospital about 30 minutes later. Investigators say they believe he died of a pre-existing medical condition.
We have no evidence to indicate that any struggle, any physical injury, and I want to make that very clear, although the investigation is very early, and we will not be dissuaded from conducting a very thorough investigation as we do in all in-custody deaths.
And again, Deputy Commissioner Rodriguez also said they are waiting on the official cause of death from the medical examiner. Katrina Bush, ABC 2 News.